Tonight, I'm going to talk about the amazing superpower that is focus, the ability to dedicate yourself to one thing at a time. And I'm going to do this by sharing two personal experiences. So, first one, me and some friends had agreed to go sparring this past weekend. It's actually something we planned a few weeks in advance, and it was a big crew. There'll be a lot of sparring, a lot of punching, 20 rounds, fun time. Now, I want to say that I have been training regularly for boxing, but the truth is I've been very inconsistent because I've been putting it off due to either focusing on work or just doing weight training. But I knew this was coming up and I didn't want to get punched in the face that bad, or at least I wanted to beat someone up. So what did I do? For 10 days leading up to the actual day that we were going to meet up and spar, I stopped lifting weights, I stopped doing my regular workout routine, and instead, all I did was boxing training every single day, boxing and cardio, because I wanted to make sure I had a good showing. And lo and behold, when sparring day came, I had a really great fucking time. I didn't get hit as much. I outlasted almost everyone. Some guys had really good conditioning, but I outlasted a lot of guys and I felt fucking amazing and I got to punch a few guys in the face. That's not to brag. It's more so that before that, I had actually gone to another sparring session at a different gym and I actually got whooped because my cardio was shit. Boxing cardio is a lot different than just your regular cardio. If you haven't done sparring rounds, you won't know what I mean until you actually do. It's just one round and it drains you so much you're gonna be gassed after one round. But nonetheless, I remember the last time I had sparred before this actual time, this time with my friends, I had a really shitty showing. I wasn't really too pleased with myself. I got tired super fast, got even pain on my sides. Excuses, bullshit, whatever, but I got punched, I got smacked, and I didn't look good. I wanted to make sure that that didn't happen this time. So what did I do? I just completely focused on the weak points, which was the cardio and just overall conditioning of an actual bag work, shadow boxing with weights, sparring, just trying to get in as many reps and as much practice as possible. And it led to the result that I wanted. Now, second example. My girlfriend has been taking English classes because she wants to learn how to speak English. She also has a friend who has been taking English classes with the same professor. Now, they started about the same time, I think around probably September last year, I would say. And she's still not fluent, but she has made some progress. But her friend is actually fluent at this point. She can actually hold a conversation all on her own. What is the difference? Well, my girlfriend takes 2 English classes a week. Her friend takes 4 English classes a week. What is this? Focus. If she's taking double the amount of classes, she's going to get better. She's going to become fluent in English in half the time. It only makes sense. So when she asks me why she's not learning fast enough or why the progress isn't there, I try to explain to her this whole concept that, well, if you dedicate 1 hour a day to something versus someone who dedicates 8 hours a day to something, who is going to get better faster? Obviously, the person who's dedicating more time to it. And this is where focus comes into play. When you forgo all the distractions and all the little things, and of course you can't focus on everything at once, but when you pick something and you dedicate all your energy and effort and attention to it, you're going to make progress. It is inevitable not to make progress. There's a difference between taking one step in 20 different directions or taking 20 steps in one direction. You're going to go further if you take 20 steps in a single direction. It's all focus, it's all compounding if you just focus on a single thing at a time. So those are 2 stories that I wanted to share because I think they illustrate in a really good way, or at least are good examples as to how just focusing on certain things at a time will produce results faster instead of trying to do everything at once. And certain personality types, like myself, I want to be the best at everything all the time, but it comes with that, let's say, reflection or self-realization that, okay, I can do it, but I have to focus on one thing at a time and just make all the progress in, okay, let's say boxing. And once I build up a solid foundation, then I can start shifting focus to another area, because then I'll have a solid enough base foundation to which I can lean on when I start moving focus from that area to another one, if that makes sense. If not, I'll make another video about it, or I'll explain in the comments below. But anyway, that's what I wanted to share on tonight's video. As always, if you have made it this far, thank you for watching. If you found it valuable, please leave a comment below. Really appreciate that. I try to, I respond to all the comments. So yeah, do share, feel free to share your thoughts. I look forward to reading them. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.